Welcome, Capricorn. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminines, Mars, and the masculines, Venus. Today's the 1st of March. Welcome to March. Spring is coming soon. And this reading is for the first half of March. So now through the 15th, but whenever the video comes to you is when it's meant to be seen by you. It is a general reading, so don't force it to fit if something doesn't resonate. And if you want something more personal, my information is below, as well as my website, twinflames3344.com. And I have a CD out there as well called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe if you want to check it out. And if you like the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you get unsubscribed accidentally, just go ahead and resubscribe again. YouTube does that sometimes. And so let's get going here. So for Capricorn, for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know and learn for Capricorn today? Let's clear all blocks to positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding, and galactic quartz across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Cappy. In case you're curious, I have Capricorn moon as well as conjuncted Jupiter and Saturn in Capricorn, which was very related to the conjunction in December. So here we go with Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn, first half of March 2021. Take a deep breath, you guys. Capricorn, first half of March 2021. Capricorn. Capricorn, there we go. First card out for Capricorn. The Ten of Cups reversed. Perhaps the ending of an emotional cycle of unhappiness and ending that, which is great. Could be the ending of a family as well, or just a family who's very unhappy right now. And that could be just some sadness, like, you know, so that they were a funeral or something like that. The challenge is the Page of Pentacles reversed. And that could be a child who's an earth sign or a student who's not doing well in school, maybe needing help or struggling. This could be someone in general who just needs help, money, or an opportunity, perhaps in getting a job. It can be someone who never learns their lesson, as well as the opportunist, right, who learns to rely on everyone else, and so they become an opportunist as they grow up. That kind of energy could be coming there. The foundation for you is the Knight of Swords reversed, and this could be someone lashing out, like verbal abusive, or it could be the opposite of that, you know, holding your tongue back, like having something to say but not saying it. So let's see what's in the recent past for Capricorn. The King of Cups, very happy, having a party inside his own head, very pleased with himself. This always reminds me of my Scorpio sun. He's very happy, entertained. So the present moment crowning for you here is the High Priestess, the Pisces energy. And it's funny, I just brought up my son because my daughter's Pisces. So you see how this is playing out here. So we have very positive King of Cups in the recent past. We have the Pisces energy that's upright. And then what's coming up for you, Capricorn, is the Four of Wands reversed. So this could be as simple as a visit, you visiting somebody else's house or someone visiting you, you know, which causes a little bit of instability. This can also be a moving the house, or instability with the house where you're getting work done to the house. And I actually had the guys in the street digging up the street right in front of my house today. So there's some kind of unearthing. This also can be the end of a marriage. If home life isn't working out, it also can be a party that is canceled because you can't have that many people, or, you know, party or some kind of big event that you had to cancel. Or maybe it's just over. The party's over. You see yourself as the Four of Swords reversed, which can be perhaps not sleeping well. I haven't been sleeping well. I keep waking up too early this week. So not sleeping well and rising above. This also could be awakening and coming out with it. Maybe you're just so numb you're levitating as well. What's around you or how others see you is the Hanging Man. I like this one reversed. Usually the Hangman is wisdom when it's upright, but in this deck it's very much about trying too hard to escape, not seeing the new perspectives, but, struggling with it. And here's finding a way out. So there is an awakening here. Finding a way out, perhaps by rising above, awakening, levitating, holding your tongue. The block here for you has to do with the Ace of Wands, and this is a big theme today. There's a lot of sexual energy, whether it's abusive or passionate new people. This has been a theme today, and this is a block for you, Capricorn. Capricorn's usually a serious type, and that doesn't mean every Capricorn's serious, but they tend towards being serious, especially if they have a lot of Capricorn in their chart. And so, of course, your sex life gets put on the back burner to your work life, because Capricorns tend to be workaholics. They like achievement. So this is coming up as a block for you. New passion. Maybe you're in a creative block as well. What's coming up at the end for you, Capricorn, is the Six of Cups. So very happy energy, perhaps with your children or with a soulmate or even a twin flame. We have psychic energy or high priestess secret energy here, perhaps, or just a very loving Pisces energy. And again, we have the King of Cups over here. Maybe you've grown children, or again, it could be a soulmate. But here's the challenge, is this Page of Pentacles reversed. So someone in need of help, or maybe you're having trouble getting a new project off the ground. And then your block has to do with passion and inspiration. So what's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read? The connection is Two of Swords reversed. This is clarity, new information that comes in that perhaps knocks you off balance, right? Taking away your peace of mind. And then what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read is the Three of Swords, which could be separation or disappointment. This could be heartbreak as well, a three-way situation. Sometimes that can come up too, as when game gets rained out, something like that too. You will get more cards at the end of the read from this deck, the Gilded deck. We have the Mini Rider-Waite for clarifiers here as well, and I'm going to pull a few Oracle cards at the end. So I just want to see where we're going here. All right, and then the bottom of the deck, so you get the underlying energies here. All right, we have the King of Swords is upright here. And then we get started with someone on their knees praying, right? This is that grieving card. Grieving loss, regret, feeling guilty or shame, not letting go of the past, wishing that these dark birds would just go away. Okay, so that's the underlying energy coming into this for Capricorn. And then we have the King of Cups right above, who's very, it's unconditional loving energy, the King of Cups. Then we have the Three of Pentacles reversed, King of Swords upright, Two of Pentacles reversed, and then the Ten of Wands reversed. So maybe some issues at work. This could be financial issues, perhaps not getting along with certain people at work, or this could be a third-party situation at work as well. The King of Swords is in his truth or his integrity. We have Saturn making sure of that here. And then we have somebody juggling and keeping their eye on the prize, perhaps on that high vibration, juggling the rainbow, trying to keep things balanced, and then perhaps failing and dumping a load, dumping a burden, dumping responsibilities, because you can't handle it anymore. And this is that deer in the headlight type of energy, right? Somebody with, like Man on the Run, being watched by the buck in the background, and then dumping the load. It's like all of a sudden the man in his integrity doing his thing, and then all of a sudden dumping the load or dumping the responsibilities, or perhaps a confession that comes out. But the King of Cups is there, sitting there by himself. So what is this all about here? And this is something that somebody has to say, but not saying it. Maybe they're saying it without words, and maybe that's causing someone to lose control over their responsibilities at work. And some unhappiness with the family here at the center of the read, or the ending of an unhappy emotional cycle that needs to be over. And then challenged by the need of help, or a child that needs help. And so let's start clarifying all this, see where it's going. Why does Capricorn have the Ten of Wands reversed in the foundation? There's the workplace again, but here it's upright with the Queen of Swords reversed. So here's the King of Swords with the Three of Pentacles reversed. So for her, the workplace is good, but she may be off. She could be not talking at work. She could be bitching at work, right? This could be verbal abuse. She could just be negative at work. And here's the masculine being positive, and yet there's issues at work. So why is that? Or is the work issues have to do with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords having totally different perspectives? And she may be at war within, or just very defensive, you know. So maybe the Queen of Swords, you know, checked out of work and dumped the load on the King of Swords, or vice versa. Why is the King of Cups there in the recent past all happy? Why is he all happy over there? Deceiving themselves? That also can be this also can be getting up really early before dawn, right, for travels. Maybe he's getting an early start on vacation, or getting away from jealous people, schmoozers, people who are moody or rejected. And this could be a Cancer person, finding peace away from all this in his happy place. It could be as simple as that, just going somewhere else where it can be in his happy place, away from the King and Queen of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords reversed? Why is it reversed? Ace of Swords. This is a lie, a split, a need for clarity or the truth. This can be a divide, and obviously someone has something to say and they're not saying it. And there's the Queen of Wands looking the other way. She may be with kids, or tired or sick and tired of out of control children or pets, or Leo reversed, or maybe her ego's out of control. And this is a release from anxieties, fears, perhaps prison. Why do we have this Ten of Cups in the middle of the read? Two of Cups. So family may not be happy about a relationship here. There's the wounded warrior, very defensive about it. Could be a third party through work as well. This is someone who's not happy, being defensive, guarding their wounds, trying to see a new perspective, hanging out here. We have Capricorn or Pisces there. And this is somebody stepping up to the plate, taking a swing perhaps. We know, thinking long and hard about what they're going to say. And this can be this Knight of Swords, right? Having a lot to say, but not saying it, right? Guarded, thinking long and hard about what they're going to say. When they see this person, and then the challenge being, so that if it's not the whole family, it may be one person who's just really emotionally unsatisfied, but it's regarding the family situation. You know, we have the King of Cups all happy over here, and the Ten of Cups not. And there's a relationship here, a one-on-one relationship that's very significant. And it could be a third-party person because there's a wounded warrior there. And there could be kids as well. These could be separate people. The wounded warrior could be hanging out with a Capricorn and a Page of Swords who's spreading the word. The challenge being the Page of Pentacles reversed, who's dumping the load, perhaps dumping their responsibilities. This could be a child who just quit a job without notice. And there's the Page of Pentacles, so it's definitely them. And then there's a Knight of Wands as well, right? They might have met a player at work who's a bad influence on them. You know, quitting a job or leaving work early because they want to play with this person. But they're both, one's coming up as the one who doesn't learn their lesson or an opportunist, and then the other one's a player. So that's not good energy, that this Ten of Cups reversed. Family or lack of fulfillment of multiple people is challenged by this energy, whether it's 1 or 2 children up to no good, or adults acting like children, perhaps at work. And the High Priestess there crowning, and that's not Capricorn at all. Capricorn's very responsible. And that could be this Page of Pentacles could be a Capricorn who's normally very responsible. So now all of a sudden the family's very concerned because all of a sudden they're not being their normal selves and they're up to no good with this friend of theirs. So why is the High Priestess there crowning? Okay. So the High Priestess there can be a secret, psychic abilities, a High Priestess, a Pisces, and here's that loving energy that comes up at the end over here. The children in the garden, 2 inner children or outer children loving each other. This is definitely a soulmate, past life type of energy together. And they're healing with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So we have Pisces and a Queen of Pentacles perhaps. And that could be you as Capricorn. Maybe you're healing with a child or a best friend or a lover. Feeling left out in the cold, but rising above or awakening and coming out about it. Maybe you're just seeking attention, or this could just be doing things under the radar or feeling like a failure. Maybe something's not fair. You have the 4 of Wands reversed coming up. Why is that? I have a job starting on my house in a couple weeks, so it could be just working on the house. Somebody could be moving or visiting. I just had visits with my kids here. They just went back home. So this can be leaving and coming back from different houses. And so what do we have here? We have the 10 of Cups upright, the happy family, emotional fulfillment, a happy ending, coming together with a visit perhaps, a move. You could be moving homes. We have 10 of Cups over here and then the 4 of Wands both reversed. So perhaps 2 households very disrupted, perhaps because of a move or a visit. But this is a lot of happiness that was here. But perhaps some boredom as well, grounding and integrating after coming together with family. Maybe something that you have to think about. Maybe it caused a little bit of instability. Impatience with the King of Wands here. This could be losing patience too if you deal with patience. Maybe a little concern about financial stability. Let's see what else is coming up. Why are you seeing yourself, Capricorn, as the 4 of Swords reversed? Perhaps suffering in silence, not sleeping well, which already came up here with this. Not sleeping well, purging at night, crying, headaches, or just purging, going through ascension symptoms. Wanting to offer somebody else or yourself a new life, offering time, money, and effort, or thinking, how am I going to, give my all tomorrow if I can't get any sleep? Trying to rise above and being on when you need to be. Or you're offering a new life to a lover here, and there's a Capricorn or Pisces energy around you, offering a new life or time, money, and effort to a love relationship under the radar and the injustice of it. And again, that can be with someone with Capricorn in their chart or Pisces in their chart. And so why is the Hanging Man reversed? Who found a way out? Is that you or somebody else found a way out to get back to you? Someone's powerless or dependent on you, or lost money, power, and independence in finding a way out to get to you. Or here's 2 kids who are dependent on you financially. And will always find a way back home. There's some kind of negative energy here, though, between you and them, unless one of these is you. The Sovereign reverse, which is someone who likes to spend money, or it's literally just a child who's dependent, but maybe they like to spend a lot of money. And then here is the child who maybe needs a job, or tends to be lazy and not have, maybe they're the kind of child who needs a fire lit under their butt to get going, a little help there. But there may be some delays here, negative exchange here. Could be not expressing someone's true feelings, or just some arguing or petty stuff going on between. And then why is the block for you? Passionate inspiration. Getting that fire lit under your butt or somebody else's butt. Why is that there? The King of Cups reversed. And the Hierophant. So this could be someone, again, who needs a fire lit under their butt to get a job. This could be a university, institution type energy. This also can be the establishment, a marriage, a religion, a Taurus. And here's the King of Cups reversed, coming up with Cancer in their chart over here. Perhaps having Taurus in their chart as well, or just needing to commit to something. But they're detached. They're emotionally detached or over-emotional, perhaps drinks or has depression issues. And the block for you, Capricorn, is getting a fire lit under this person's butt. Perhaps to commit to something, commit to a job, to commit to anything. Maybe you just want a kid to commit to something. And then again, there's frustration here for them in the pursuit of happiness, right? Or perhaps they need to compete for jobs or for whatever this is. And that's, people get paralyzed in those situations sometimes when they don't have enough confidence in themselves. So the Six of Cups here at the end is the Fool reversed. Somebody lacking faith, perhaps lacking faith in their children, or their children lacking faith in themselves. But the children are being very loving to each other here. There's a lack of faith or perhaps foolish behavior. This can be falling on your face, falling from grace, but just lacking faith in general, or doing something silly. But silly good is this, silly bad is this. Putting your efforts, your heart and soul into something that's just not working out. Without options. And looking back, going back, or living in the past. And again, this could be fond memories that you're looking back at the past, because that's the happy, when you look back at the kids, even if they're not living with you anymore, because that's the only thing you feel like that's making you happy right now. Trying to keep peace of mind. And then we have the Two of Swords reversed for Capricorn. Why? What new information comes here? What kind of clarity comes in? The Knight of Swords, the messenger of truth. Over here, not speaking their truth, but here, clarity comes in. Somebody's dumping multiple attachments here. Or no longer confused, right? Finding the one. Or just whittling down your options or your stuff. Maybe you have too many activities or too much stuff in the house and you're getting rid of that stuff, which brings clarity, which then the Knight of Truth, the Knight of Swords comes rushing in to bring clarity to the children or the soulmate here. Perhaps a secret. Rushing in with the truth. Dumping multiple loads, perhaps, emotional loads. Maybe someone frustrated then takes it out on the kids, which parents and kids can both do that to each other, but it's coming up like in a minor sense, but then knowing when to walk away and let it alone. And then the Three of Swords, the separation. And maybe the separation is really the cause of the, taking it out on each other, because they really don't want to separate from each other. This is somebody coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up their act, or just cleaning up the space, the house, getting things back in order, getting your balance back, getting back to the daily grind, the juggling, the performing, the hiding things so people don't see what's really going on with you, right? The disappointments, the heartbreak, the separation. And then the inspiration, getting yourself back physically which I should go out for a run after I'm done with this, to just allow yourself to become more inspired. So what else is coming up for you, Capricorn? Let's see what other cards came out here for you. So then we have the moon reversed, which can be getting up before dawn, right? The early bird catches the worm. This can be deception, self-deception after separation or disappointment here. And then getting that inspiration back, right? Getting all your tools on board. Here's the magician. He's serious. He means business, which is Capricorn. And then we have, but this is actually a Gemini card. It can be Virgo. I get Aries sometimes too. But it's like, you know, getting up early to light that fire under your own butt. And then the Hierophant reversed, you know, thinking outside the box, being more spiritually oriented. This could also be divorcing, breaking a contract, a religion or establishment, breaking away to manifest on your own. And then there's Justice here, truth and balance with Libra energy as well. So we have Gemini or Virgo, we have Cancer reversed, and then we have Taurus reversed and Libra upright all in a row. And that could be separation or heartbreak, three-way situation there. And then we have Sagittarius with the Temperance card. Patience, a higher love. And then Leo, a lot of people right here. Sag, Leo, and then a lot of back and forth energy exchange. So this can be a sexual energy exchange. This can be a lot of communication or travel back and forth. But either way, it's positive in a very fast-paced way. So things are going to pick up, the pace is going to really pick up this month, you know, by the solstice, so by the 21st. I think that's when Taurus leaves Mars. So that's the community, I think it goes into Gemini, and then the pace really picks up. So why is the moon reversed there? It's destined. Destiny, like getting up, getting that new start. Getting back into your power, perhaps making a move, or visiting, or having somebody else visit, or working on your house. The worst is over. The bliss is about to begin. I was just getting to, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Why? That's funny because I say that. Then there's the Leo card reverse, which is about the lions, you know, the lion's den in the Colosseum. Let the games begin. As the animals are taken out right away. So animal abuse commercial is just coming up in between my videos too. So that's obviously one of the reasons why that just came up. They were looking for donations to help feed the animals. And this big animal farm is so cute. Rescuing the animals. Because animals are so loving and they teach us how to love. Why is the magician there with all their tools on board? The Nine of Cups. He is very happy with himself. This is the wizard pulling the curtain back. But stuck. Stuck in the state of emergency. But learning how to be happy with self, even when you're still. And this is bringing up that commercial that I just told you about. It was an Indian woman talking about this big farm of animals who are stuck with her. But she's very happy just being there, loving them, just feeding them 3 times a day. And that was definitely this energy coming up here. You can find happiness no matter where you are, even if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere. You can find a way to become inspired. Use your tools to create. And show love to those who need it. Right? The vulnerable and shy, the rejected, and those who are in a negative place. So why is the Hierophant reversed for Capricorn? Here's that Strength card reversed again. So feeling weak, the need for strength and courage or good health to deal with thinking outside the box or going through a divorce or a break from an establishment. We have the King of Pentacles reversed, who may lose money by doing this, money and status, or just ungrounded, or is all about money. Is there arrogance there? Why is the Justice card there? This could be a divorce that's finalized with the Empress reversed and the Death card reversed. That's Taurus and Scorpio both reversed and the Magician reversed. So there's some kind of legal stuff going on between these energies here. Taurus, Scorpio, and Virgo or Gemini reversed, or the Empress in lack, the never-ending story, and the insecure manipulator, and the justice between them. And the King of Pentacles reversed could definitely be a Capricorn. Maybe he has Taurus in his chart as well. And then we have Libra, and then Sagittarius, and then Leo in energetic exchange, but they're positive now. So why is the Temperance card coming up there? An offer of love from an impatient angel. King of Wands coming up again. So he could definitely be Sagittarius energy here, who's now upright in a higher love, offering love to himself. And that came up in Sagittarius's read, that they're loving themselves, learning how to love themselves. This also could be a Leo, impatient to offer love to a Sag or a higher love. Why is the Leo energy here? And this could be a pet as well. So there's a lot about pets coming up in this read. An announcement, a wake-up call, a final judgment. With Leo calling the shots, I'm getting. Leo's calling them, makes sense. Leos like to be the leader. Leo's maybe calling the shots with Sagittarius. Not liking sudden changes, or in the aftermath of sudden changes, and needing to clean up the aftermath here. So Leo may be calling the shots here along with Sagittarius, and a lot of back and forth energy here with the world upside down, or almost done this cycle with the Emperor reversed. And we had the Empress reversed over here. So either two older people not doing well, or perhaps going through a split, or dealing with unhappy family, and so the grandparents are unhappy about it. Or again, they could just both have different illnesses, or be unhappy about a divorce, and maybe because of a couple. So maybe the unhappiness is because those two of cups who are supposed to be soulmates are splitting up, or because there's another connection that the family doesn't want to happen, and there may be a splitting up, or perhaps two sides don't agree, or there's a split of the Emperor and the Empress here, or a death of someone. The Empress may have passed already. But it might have been just, right? Because maybe she was suffering a long time. There could be an announcement too here, like the Sag and the Leo here. This could be the King of Wands, and then the Emperor is reversed over here. We also have Aquarius, Scorpio. Aquarius is upright, Scorpio and Pisces reversed. So then we end up here with the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, reversed, with Capricorn reversed, standing up for themselves, perhaps detoxing chaos, over isolating, going crazy, or a parent who's losing their mind, or marbles, and then coming out with the Queen of Cups unhappy, right? Perhaps sad or depressed, or perhaps feeling a little manipulative, and then sharing or settling out, perhaps with a secret passion or a secret that's out, sharing their secrets. But this also could be the need to use your intuition, or a Pisces or Virgo reversed. And let's see what the energy deck has to say for Capricorn. I'm not seeing anything major here for you guys. The signs here for you, we have Pisces upright, and Capricorn or Pisces reversed, and then Gemini or Virgo upright, Taurus reversed. All at the end here is when all the major signs come in. So right now it seems pretty peaceful, but towards the middle of the month, this is good. There's a lot of major cards that come in here, right? The need to get up, or some deception here perhaps in a split, or disappointment, or broken hearts, three-way situation. With the Magician having all their tools on board, being able to manifest perhaps a divorce, or a break from religion or establishment, with justice for all here, with peace and a higher love, patience and strength, in a lot of back and forth energy exchange. So that could be a lot of communication, travel, back and forth needed, which makes sense because I'm going to have to go back and forth a lot. You know, my mother passed away in January, so there's still a lot of paperwork to take care of. We have to take my parents' ashes out to Oregon at some point, and there's a bunch of us who want to go. So there's probably going to be a lot of picking up of the pace, mid-month or so. So let's see what the energy deck has to say with Capricorn. Your challenge may be a child who needs help, can't get something off the ground, or you are having trouble getting a project off the ground, but it has to do with family, unhappiness, or lack of emotional fulfillment. And then the block for you being passion, inspiration, lighting a fire under your butt or lighting a fire under somebody else's butt. Okay. Whoops. I've got 2 cards here. So it's the 11 of Justice and Cornucopia, so like Thanksgiving every day. And here's the journey, going on a journey with the 2 and the High Priestess. And this is how 11 would be written, 11/2. So Justice for all and High Priestess going on a journey. This is crossing the Rainbow Bridge, going through 4D and Ascension to heaven on earth, Cornucopia. Thanksgiving every day. And so reminding you to give thanks every day and to see the rainbow along the way. Don't worry about where you're going. Stay right where you are and enjoy that spot for all the gifts that it has for you to see. And then we have the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So being confident, shining your light. 37 is that King of Cups over here. Having a party within his own mind, enjoying every moment, even when he's alone. Unconditional love for self and others. Okay? And even when there are financial constraints, which is 13. 13 is the Death card, transformation, transitions, endings. So this cornucopia was teaching you how to have happiness within yourself, no matter what. So that when you're faced with challenges, you'll be fine. Okay? And then we have the bottom of the deck, which is the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, the 41 of self-love, spiritual love, new love. And you don't want to be put in a spot where you have your crowning achievements and you're unhappy because they're not actually your dreams. Or because now you can't implement anything because someone told you can't. Because there are restrictions out here. Who are they to tell you what you can and can't do? Here's the thinking man, finding out what your mission is. What do you love to do? Who's your inner child? The 46 of the 6 of Cups, those loving children, inner children or outer children. And your crowning glory here, making sure they're happy. Okay, so it's your inner child and your outer children, and making sure both are happy, no matter whether you're together or alone. Finding the happiness both ways. All right, let's see what Romance Angels has to say for Capricorn. It's 3:14 on the clock, which is my daughter's birthday. It's Pi Day, 3:14. It was just 38:08 here, which is the Queen of Cups and Strength. 3:14 is the Empress and the Temperance card, that higher love, a mother's love. Both of them were very much the mother's love. The Queen of Cups in strength and the Empress being patient with a higher love. Oh, there we go. All right, past life relationship, you have known each other before. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. And new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, Capricorn. So stay optimistic about your love life. It's coming for you. The bottom of the deck is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So don't be afraid. All right, there may be codependencies you need to walk away from before you pull in that new love. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. Give your relationship a chance, and this may have to do with your self-relationship, right? Self-love first before this gets pulled in, because you've learned to love yourself first. And very much Sagittarius was all about self-love and having learned their self-love and needing to walk away from negative influences that may draw them back into their old codependencies. So you may be next on that since you're after Sagittarius. So that's all you got to do. And it's 39:39. The offer of love, the Knight of Cups, ×2. Make sure you drink your water and get that rest. Get your joy, get your nature. Now it's going to start warming up. You can get outside and hug a tree or take a walk or sit in the grass, touch some nature, and talk to the flowers again. And rise and be loved, guys. I will see you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.